Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
-5 Celsius. Okay, yeah, no, that's actually proper cold again. Well, finally.
The seat of Sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure? The monolith. In Sanctist Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
Float. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
That's the drag guy aboard. We've got everyone at the garages. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lens of the fake. Probably not. We would stop the plot.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I mean, yes.
I am called ReFantasio, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground.
Why are you telling that to
Congratulations,
her?
Batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow, the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
If your god were so mighty, he wouldn't need you to fight for him.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
Yep.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt?
Yeah, he's a bad person.
Deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
Good.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
It is cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
You should put on pants.
Why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Fair.
Indeed.
Didn't know that, but fair.
My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctist Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this
Of course it did.
pagans.
Of course it did.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of,
'Tis the Skyward Tavern.
certainly.
From Diafranco Street.
Well met.
Good lord, aren't you that out the candidate? Out with you! Go back once you came. This land is protected to protect this church. We've no shelter for these heathens. Apparently I'm Father Alexander Anderson. Alexander Anderson.
This is the best.
I hear the motley crew of candidates gathered here. This year's Saints' Day is looking to be the most festive celebration we've had yet. If it was, these relics once belonged to the church, which would mean His Eminence Forden's standing is as good as assured.
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister!
What in the knock?
They're to stop me from going in here. Oh, they didn't. Nice. Well done. You're not that busy, dude. You're not that popular either. You're not even unique. You're the same face as everyone else.
Hey, listen.
You look cold.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Okay, not the place we're supposed to go.
Hey, listen.
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
There's nothing decent. That much is certain. So what is the exchange rate? Nice. $8. Oh, Rudolph. You'd survived long enough to meet me here in Altabury. In all honesty, I'm shocked you made it past the exhibition. Nevertheless, you'll be sorry to know I've acquired my offering relic as well. Such a spectacular offering will surely astound the citizens and candidates alike. You got nothing, dude. Don't even.
Oh, there.
Called the Monolith. Rumors were true. It looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. With the opera house at its base, it's truly the city's landmark. 'Twas well worth the trip to Grand Trad to lay eyes upon it.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Beg pardon?
Say there.
At least they're talking about us. Could be much worse.
Proper races. Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
So many conversation growing. Ought to be able to secure his victory here, because the majority of city folk are in favor of Sanctifex Forden, eh?
Now what am I to do?
Playing some string behind the scenes. Farmers haven't made a move. What's the point of the tournament then? Well, it's the boy candidate that got my eye on. Ever since the exhibition, he's steadily improving his standing. Yes! Sanctist Church was to blame for that, though. One of the reasons people support him is because he's an elder. You watch, they'll dump him without a second thought as soon as the novelty wears off. I mean, true, but rude. I'm literally right here.
Proper aces.
You got anything for us?
Oh my.
Sounds interesting, but...
What do you want to do?
Sure. There's the better one than one ahead. Let's see.
Alright then.
I am hoping I'll be able to do something tomorrow. So I won't go shopping just yet.
You're not serious. Proper aces.
Oh, this is some nerve showing the mug in front of me. Fool, are you? See your game. But what's good with a goose and good for the... I'll settle the score with you shortly. Ding that.
Welcome. Wait.
With a knight named Chief.
You perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctist Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Ah, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler. Which means fewer bucks. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here.
Aww.
We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing.
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
I mean... None of these work. Like, attacking from a distance means that he's not going to accept the challenge. Attacking using magic isn't going to necessarily work. So, personal with guard?
We join his...
I considered that, but it might be tricky.
The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous...
We attack from a
Exactly.
How?
Bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right?
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
I love that ridiculous frickin' chart. It's great.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
Are we going to have to aim this? Who is aiming this? We have, like, highest mate? Highest agility? I guess?
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Why would that...
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
Yeah. Why would that be silly? Like, you all have super magical powers unique to existence, as far as we're aware, because of me.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
Sure.
I planned to from the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then. We're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
Mind right now, but let's try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. Even colder at night, so try not to get sick. I mean, sure? Holy shit, what is sensation? Right, June is going to meet up with us later tonight. The fact that the lance passed muster is a testament to Nervous' skill. Sometimes a man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now he's holed up in a runner working away, tuning something or other with usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors.
Oh.
Chant for Luis, I can do no better celebration than a good stiff drink.
At last.
Relax, well, don't worry, I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. stressed up.
Good night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
They're less interesting. He's going to, that it's a fake because he's super suspicious, and he's retroactively getting. By the way, unmentioned before in like the 20 hours you've known the character, he can sense magla. Unless I'm missing or forgetting something important. Like, that is specifically not a him thing. Or not like a dog people thing. But he's going to be suspicious and... Yeah, okay. Sure, go ahead.
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del. You remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen king.
Yay!
It was splendid entertainment while it lasted.
Treason.
However, the revelry
Double
ends
treason?
here.
Triple treason?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Saints' Day festivities in Altabury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeology, but the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation.
Okay. That tall and skinny Hulkenberg? He seemed very unlikely. Norris, maybe? It wouldn't be, it should not be Rella given her sister, but adopted sister. High in a church would not be on Luis's side. Not me. clearly. Who else knows? If it was one of them, then it would have just shown them. They want you to think Juna because she's there. I'm not sure who that was. Alright, we'll find out.
As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing. Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Maybe Stroll? But he said they. Wouldn't be Stroll. Nurse is the weakest link, I guess?
Right.
It'll be okay.
You know, I say Nurse is the weakest link, but Hulkenberg was the guard who, quote-unquote, slipped up that allowed the prince to get poisoned in the first place. Nurse or Hulkenberg, I guess.
All right, then.
Alright, let's do some shopping preparation.
Hello there.
Ooh, it became 8.
All right, then.
Hello there.
Whatever you are.
How about it?
Oh, yeah?
Sure, why not?
Well then.
Flavors all about filling. The first recommendations are the vitality boosting mushrooms, the invigorating bracken, or the refreshing mugwort that cures oils. Try the bracken.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Juicing the bone increases flavor just can't be beat. So I guess this is a high level curative food.
Looking like a chef already.
Refreshing steam bun.
Exactly.
Aww.
3 fruit cordials. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Orgo sugar. Yeah. Kick me in the teeth, please. Sorry, then I recall nutrition about Christian Brave. Well, I appreciate you supporting my business. I hope you're supporting you. Fair enough.
All right then.
I'm presuming that's up here.
All right then.
Or not.
Let's go.
Right.
Probably could have guessed it wouldn't be here.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Very nice.
Turns out not a shop told me to just get my gear. Appraise, nothing. Buy. Runic vestment. Strength plus 3, magic plus 3. One of each, I guess?
That's fine.
Good.
Runic Handguard. Increases attack at start of combat. Resist flash damage, increase evasion against wind.
Yeah.
Hiking boots, agility plus 5. I spent all my money. I should not have done that. Now just basic equipment has got me broke again.
Got a lovely discount.
Moss Caliber. Could be worse. Nothing there's too exciting. I don't see any beetles. Okay, could be worse. Could always be worse.
All right then.
We got this one over here. I'll do a bit more digging around if there are any golden beetles flying around.
Greetings.
All debuff for the allies, buff for the enemies. So we're officially past the point of number-based healing and just gone straight to percentages then.
All right then.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wonderful. It's you.
Oh, beauty boy. Loveless. Oh, that guy. What did we even do to him other than... Did we fight him? I guess we did, but like...
Hello there.
Alright, so that's not where we're going yet. Anytime you get out of control, thank you very much. 4 Celsius could be much worse. It's about 4 Celsius today, actually.
Well, hello.
Hey, mister.
Guess that person is riding a sword. You have to choose to do something with regard to the surface entrance. Okay.
Indeed, 'tis not so bad. If I may.
Looks, that's not the Courageous. That's just amazing. Bigot, I guess. Anything down here? No.
Oh, there!
Amazing.
I'll take it. Free food.
If I
So irreverent.
End of the dialogue. I swear, I think that could be impenetrable.
That will be quite
Yeah, sure.
Indeed, 'tis not so
How
bad. Well, hello.
do we get in here?
Check this
Here.
out.
Yeah, that's great.
What now?
I am not a brawler. I am a soul hacker. Klawang.
The freedom of a wanderer.
You could be a pugilist, but I think you being a paladin is a little bit
By the
better.
sworn oath of knighthood.
Let's save.
What now?
It's been a couple hours. Then, let's get going.
Well now, what are we on about?
Checking out, don't you think putting vicious guard dogs back is a bit too much? Being paranoid.
At last.
Let's wait. Yeah, we're good. That being said, thank you for joining me today. Hope you're having fun. Hope you enjoyed the time we spent together. You should be seeing some videos from YouTube popping up right about now. Just if you missed a few episodes, if you want to see the entire playthrough, one of them is a link to this entire playthrough, and the other is just a recommended video from YouTube on my channel. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and more importantly than anything else, be well.